Asterisk, it was supposed to be a harmless morning show segment. Just 10 minutes of easy conversation, a couple of light questions, a warm audience, and a polite wrap-up. That's what the Live with Kelly and Mark team expected when they booked Meghan Markle. A simple promo stop. Nothing dangerous. Nothing explosive. Asterisk, but Kelly Ripa felt at the moment. Meghan walked onto the stage. Something was wrong. The applause hit. The lights glowed soft across the pastel set, and Meghan Markle stepped out with her chin slightly raised, shoulders stiff, and a smile stretched too tight. Not a smile of warmth, one of warning. Even the audience sensed the strange energy, their claps becoming confused, uneven. Kelly stepped forward with her trademark sunny enthusiasm. "Meghan, welcome. We're so glad you're here." Meghan's smile flickered halfway across her face before freezing. "Yes, well, I suppose it was time I finally made an appearance here." Asterisk, the tone wasn't hostile, but it wasn't friendly either. Kelly blinked once, very slowly. The only sign she'd registered the shift. Asterisk, Mark added quickly, "Please, have a seat." Asterisk. Meghan sat with perfect posture, to perfect like she expected the couch to offend her. Kelly and Mark exchanged the smallest glance. A silent moment of, "Okay. Interesting start." Kelly lifted her cards and began gently. "So Meghan, you've been living in California for a while now. How's life? How are the kids? How's Harry?" Meghan exhaled sharply through her nose. "Life is fine, Kelly, but honestly, I find it odd people keep asking the same basic questions over and over, as if I haven't answered them 1,000 times. Asterisk, Kelly's smile stayed, but her eyes tightened. Asterisk, well, we like to start light. Our viewers love keeping up with your journey. Meghan shrugged. Understandable. Though I sometimes wonder if they're actually interested in me, or just the spectacle that follows me. Mark jumped in to steady things. We're just excited about your new documentary. It's making waves, Meghan. Cut him off. Of course it is. Anything I do makes waves. People obsess over my life more than their own. Asterisk, the audience laughed nervously. I'm sure if they were supposed to. Kelly continued carefully. Let's talk about the documentary. You highlight a lot of personal stories, asterisk, yes? Meghan snapped. Because someone has to. The institutions I escaped from certainly won't. Kelly inhaled through her teeth. We'll get to that. But first, your work in women's advocacy, asterisk praised. Meghan scoffed. Kelly, everything I do gets picked apart, misunderstood. People don't see the vision. You, of all people, should understand what it's like to be underestimated. Kelly blinked again. Well, I think many people appreciate your work. Asterisk, some do, Meghan allowed. But the media? You all love twisting things. Kelly raised her brows. We're not all the same, Meghan. Asterisk, aren't you? Meghan asked. Tilting her head with icy confidence, gasps floated across the audience. Mark cleared his throat desperately. Asterisk, so. Moving on, but Meghan spoke right through him. People pretend their shows are supportive, but I've noticed most are waiting for me to slip. Kelly felt her patience bend. Well, that's not what we do here. We'll see. Meghan murmured. A chill ran through the studio. Asterisk trying to redirect. Kelly asked, Your kids, how are Archie and Lily adjusting? Asterisk, they're fine, Meghan said coldly. We give them privacy. Something people should respect, though they rarely do. Kelly nodded. Of course. Though many parents would love your freedom, asterisk freedom. Meghan repeated sharply. You mean the freedom I fought for? The freedom no one wanted me to have? Kelly swallowed. You've certainly created your own path. Asterisk. Yes, Meghan said. And some people can't stand that I didn't play the obedient little duchess. The tension in the room tightened like a rope being pulled too hard. No one wants you to be anything you're not. Kelly tried. Asterisk, oh, please, Kelly, Meghan snapped. People want me quiet, modest, grateful, but I'm none of those things. Asterisk, the audience froze. Not one laugh. Not one clap. Kelly took a slow breath. Well, this is going to be a very honest conversation. I can see that. Asterisk honesty, Megan said, tends to make people uncomfortable. Asterisk only when honesty comes wrapped in attitude. Kelly replied calmly. A spark lit in Megan's eyes. The storm grew. Kelly pushed forward. Let's talk about your nonprofit. Asterisk. Ah, yes, Megan interrupted. The one everyone keeps trying to misinterpret. Kelly paused only half a second before smiling. We wouldn't dream of misinterpreting anything. Asterisk, what inspired me, Megan said firmly, was the failure of the institutions that were supposed to support me. Uneasy laughter rippled through the audience. Well, Kelly said. You also had positive asterisk, Kelly. Megan interrupted again, leaning forward. You don't get to rewrite my story for a feel-good morning segment. Kelly's eyebrows rose. I'm giving you space to share more facets of it. Asterisk, there's no need. The truth is simple. People only struggle when they don't like what it says. Kelly's smile tightened. Okay, something straightforward. Your move to California, how was the transition? Megan's lips curled. Everything feels like a major shift. To people who can't imagine life outside their comfort zone, Kelly blinked slowly. Are you suggesting I can't imagine that? Megan shrugged lazily. You said it, not me. The audience reacted audibly. Mark jumped in again. Many viewers find your decision empowering. Empowering? Megan laughed. Empowerment requires strength, independence, vision. Qualities most people lack. Kelly inhaled through her nose. Well, that's one interpretation. It's the correct one, Megan said flatly. Kelly looked at Mark. Is she serious? Moving on, Kelly tried. How is Harry adjusting? Many feel he struggles being far from asterisk people feel, Megan said sharply, or tabloids feel. I'm not interested in tabloid psychology. These concerns come from viewers, Kelly insisted. They don't care, Megan replied coldly. They want drama. Kelly's patience thinned. Well, drama does tend to follow you, Megan. Got gasps. Megan's glare sharpened. Asterisk, I don't attract drama. People manufacture it. Sometimes the way we respond affects perception, Kelly suggested softly. Perception, Megan scoffed, is for people too unintelligent to understand the truth. Even Mark winced. Kelly clenched her jaw. Asterisk, our audience seems intelligent enough. Asterisk, intelligence varies. Megan replied coolly. This time the room froze solid. Kelly continued. Tone now icy sweet. People were excited when they heard you might act again. Oh, spare me, Megan groaned. I've outgrown acting. I have more meaningful work now. Fans loved your performances, Kelly pressed. Let's not pretend I owe anything to fans, Megan snapped. Asterisk, Kelly finally broke posture. Leaning forward, asterisk, Megan, we invited you to share your perspective. But you seem intent on dismissing every question. What do you want to talk about? Megan blinked, briefly thrown. I want to talk about how exhausting it is. How people twist my words. Paint me as a villain. Asterisk, you have a chance to set the record straight, Kelly reminded her. Asterisk, I would if people actually listened instead of judging. Kelly's face hardened. We're listening. The fuse burned down. The explosion began after the commercial break. Asterisk, Megan adjusted her blazer dramatically as cameras returned. Asterisk, welcome back. Kelly said in a voice to calm. Asterisk, we're here with Meghan Markle. Continuing our lively conversation. Asterisk, lively. Megan smirked. I'd say enlightening. Kelly's smile thinned. You say people misunderstand you, but you also talk as if you're above them. Don't you see the contradiction? Megan laughed cynically. Kelly, I operate on a different level. Not everyone can keep up. The audience reacted with a collective gasp. Kelly stared, stunned but steady. Asterisk, you're talking to moms. Teachers, nurses, students, hardworking people. Suggesting you're above them is incredibly disrespectful. Asterisk, if people are threatened by confidence, Megan said, that's on them. Kelly set her cards down. Oh, honey, this isn't confidence. This is arrogance. The crowd erupted. Megan flushed angrily. Asterisk, I don't have to sit here and be insulted. This show is beneath me. Silence punched the room. Kelly leaned in, voice sharp as glass. Asterisk then, so is this seat. Megan, we're done here. Please leave the stage. The audience exploded in gasps, shouts, applause. You're kicking me off live television? Megan shouted. Asterisk yes, Kelly said simply. This is Live with Kelly and Mark. Not Look How Superior I Am, starring Meghan Markle. Megan shot to her feet, chair screeching. You'll regret this. Kelly gestured towards the exit. We'll survive. Megan stormed off, ripping off her mic, vanishing backstage. The cameras caught everything. And Kelly calm again, but with fire still smoldering behind her, eyes turned back to the audience, ready to reclaim her show. The storm hadn't just passed. It had blown the roof clean off.